Hello, my name is Graham Elwood, and you are watching The Political Vigilante. I talk a lot about climate change on this show, and a lot of times I bring in people from the left and scientists and all that stuff. But we know it's serious when banks are getting worried about it. JPMorgan economists warn of catastrophic climate change. We cannot rule out catastrophic outcomes when human life as we know it is threatened, JPMorgan economist David Mackey and Jessica Murray said. Carbon emissions in the coming decades will continue to affect the climate for centuries to come in a way that is likely to be irreversible. Not a bunch of hippies, not a bunch of tree huggers, bankers at JPMorgan Chase. So we know that they're probably not the most moral or ethical people if they chose to work there. I'm sure they're nice. I'm sure they got great kids. It could put stresses on water, cause famine, and cause people to be displaced or migrate. Climate change could also cause political stress, conflict, and it could hit biodiversity and species survival, the report warned. It's also making a global pandemic a lot worse. To mitigate climate change, net carbon emissions need to be cut to zero by 2050. To do this, there need to be a global tax on carbon, the report author said, but they said that this is not going to happen anytime soon. Oh, global tax on carbon. So the report comes to the right conclusions on what's happening and how we're in a climate crisis, and their solution is the dumbest, like 1983 solution ever. This is like Joe Biden's solution, middle ground on climate change. Oh my God, it is a global problem, but no global solution is in sight, the report added. You know, you guys could make one. You bankers could all get together and go, we got to do this now. Just for the greedy, filthy, protect our dumb stock portfolios. Because you can't enjoy profits if there's no life on planet Earth. I don't know if you figured that out. They could change, the banks control the world anyway. The banks could just say, yeah, you know, we're pulling all of our money out of fossil fuels and we're putting it all into green energy right now. Every bank, JPMorgan Chase, we're offering low interest loans for anybody starting a green business. Yeah, we're putting $1 billion into research. All these things. I've done video after video about technology that's already there that just needs money to be mass produced. The algae that pulls CO2 out of the air at 400 times the rate of trees. The soil bacteria that pulls methane out of soil, right? There's a solar-powered boat they're using in Europe that's collecting garbage from the rivers. Like compostable plastic, on and on and on and on and on. The banks could do that. They act like they're powerless. There's nothing we can do about it. You're the banks. You own all the goddamn politicians. Why don't you buy a few of them and tell them to start pushing climate change, or you're going to pull their money away? You could do that, JPMorgan Chase. Don't make this study up, see the dangers, and go, boink, I don't know what to do. You're part of the problem, which means you could then be part of the solution. The Rainforest Action Network released a 2019 report claiming that the U.S. banking giant provided the most fossil fuel firm financing of any bank from 2016 to 2018. Yeah, but you're not going to get rid of that, are you? You're going to let us all die, JPMorgan Chase. You're going to do your study and go, wow, this is serious, but we can't give up that gravy train from those fossil fuel companies, can we? This is the insidious, deadly insanity of capitalism. Like literally, capitalism eats itself and doesn't understand why. It's a snake eating its own tail and not having any idea why. It's insane. It is a form of insanity. Mark Cutfiani, chief executive and mining giant Anglo American, told the BBC how the firm wants to reduce its carbon footprint and can see a pathway to creating carbon neutral mines. Oh, God. Yeah, we're going to have, the drug cartels are talking about a path forward to ethical drug dealing. That's the insanity. We got to figure out a carbon neutral mine. You're mining, you're burning these fossil, it's bad. It needs to stay in the earth. Find a new line of work. We're in the middle of this COVID-19, right? So we're already seeing, like Ford Motor Company is like, we need to make respirators because we're in the middle of a crisis. So Ford Motor Company doesn't know how to make respirators, but they have filters, systems in the cars, and they're like, we got to figure this out. There's a t-shirt company here in Southern California that was getting shut down, non-essential business. We don't need t-shirts. And they went, we're going to make masks, cotton masks that are reusable, right? They're not the perfect N95 mask, but they're something, some kind of protection for staff. Hospitals don't even have them. Food workers, do you want to go buy food from somebody that doesn't have a mask? So they started giving these masks away for free. Oh, and now they're getting orders from FEMA, and all of a sudden their business is up and running. Their employees are working, money's coming in, they can't fill the orders fast enough. They got them from this hospital, from this college, from all these businesses just in Southern California, and then a big FEMA order came in. So let me tell you something, mining companies, you have a bunch of geologists and engineers, very smart people, I'm guessing. You have a bunch of equipment. Sit down and figure out how to use all these people and all this money to reverse climate change so that the human race doesn't go extinct. Don't figure out how do we carbon neutral mine. Mining's done. Fossil fuel's over. I don't know, we're going to need a pandemic of just like the air quality, the air becomes less and less breathable when the methane bomb gets released in the next 12 months? Is that when they'll go, oh boy, maybe we should stop doing this? Everyone's waking up to how evil capitalism is with this COVID-19. They do a study and then they do their own study. They go, wow, this is serious. And then they're still too damn stupid to go, oh, we need to stop doing what we're doing. We need to change everything. We're actually in a position to change because we're the banking and the fossil fuel companies. And the fossil fuel companies, you know, the banks invest in us so that we're interconnected with causing this crisis. So we need to sit down and figure out how do we do this to save the human race. But they're too goddamn dumb to do it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Like, share, and subscribe. I don't get money from the fossil fuel company. Raytheon doesn't give me money. I'm supported by you. So go to patreon.com/Graham Elwood or rockfin.com/Graham Elwood. And I know some people are strapped, and I get it. If you can't donate, I totally get it. There's a lot of great free ways to support the show. Watch the ads all the way through on YouTube. Don't click skip ad. When you click skip ad, I do not get paid. Share these videos. Make sure you're subscribed. We just crossed 64,000 subscribers. That's a big deal. A year ago, we were at about 12,000 subscribers, right? Boom. We're growing because of you. Thanks for watching. Hey, everybody. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification button and the subscribe button, even if you've done it before, because they're unsubscribing, many of you, every day. Watch the ads all the way through. If you click skip ad, I don't get paid. Also, support us at patreon.com/Graham Elwood or rockfin.com/Graham Elwood. Rockfin.com is a blockchain cryptocurrency platform. All my videos are on Rockfin ad-free. Thanks for watching.